Hey. Hey, you guys. I got about 15 minutes. I have about 15 minutes
Damn, did you see the game last night?
to get ready. Okay, so this morning on the Breakfast Club, they were they were talking about the R. Kelly documentary. And so hold on, you guys. Let me use this one. Okay, yeah. So this morning they were talking about the R. Kelly documentary, and they were basically saying they were having people call in to say like what they thought about it. We're gonna do something real quick because I gotta get out of here. Dang, this is that Elf Modern Metals palette. This is my first time using it. And I just used this color right here. Look. Okay, so anyway, so I don't know if that brush already has something on there, because that doesn't even look like it should. Yeah, I guess that is the pigment. I didn't know if I still had something on there from last night when I used this brush. But anyway, so they were saying that he should go to jail. They were saying that mostly Angela you was talking about she's tired of people like victim shaming, and this is why people don't want to talk or don't want to like tell what happened. So here's my thing. He definitely has something wrong with him. But how many people are going to like use molestation? Like once you, I don't know, it just seems like once you get so old or older, it's like people act like they don't know any better or like they can't control their own behaviors because of stuff that was done to them in the past. You know, it's not okay to just use, oh, I was, like, oh, I was molested, um, so this is why I'm doing this. And then people are just supposed to just, you know, like leave it alone. So, they're saying that because he was molested by his sister, his older sister, that, that could be like a reason why he is the way he is or whatever. They're saying that, but this is the thing, is they're talking about victim shaming, and it's not about victim shaming. It's the point that this all started coming out when people stopped getting paid. When people stopped getting paid, that's when they started talking. It all started when his ex-wife, when Drea, she wanted, she needs some publicity. She wants to write this book, because she wants to get paid. She's not getting paid anymore. And then it trickled down to the other girl who like came out. Like I guess she wasn't getting paid anymore. So it just all came from these people who were getting paid all of this time, and they're no longer making any money off of it. So now that they're not making any money off of it, now it's like now everybody wants to say something. Now everybody has a story to tell, and so, of course, Lifetime being, like a woman's friendly channel or whatever, you know, they figure like, hey, all these people are, coming out about R. Kelly. Let's see if we can put something together. No, they didn't get paid for the interview or the documentary. No, they didn't get paid this time for telling their story. But it's not about getting paid just from this. It's about, you know, the money that or the publicity that will come from it. Because a lot of times you're not going to get anything initially. It's not about what you're going to get like right now. It's about your name getting out there, you getting popular. This is a money grab. I just disagree with Angela Yee. I disagree. She's talking about victim shaming. She's talking about there's all these excuses as to, DJ Envy. He was like, where was their parents? Which that's the question. Their parents were there. Their parents were getting bought cars and um, giving their children away is where the parents were. Openly giving their kids, openly giving their kids to this man who was making all these promises with no intentions to do right by them. You know, but he had the money and they were getting paid, so they let it go. There's no parent out here that's letting their teenager, especially 13, 14, 15, you're not going nowhere for a week or for a month or for all of that. You're not just out here just able to just be gone for a week or for a month being a teenager. I don't care how many jobs their parents worked. I don't care what story the child gave or any of that. So that mess that Angela Yee is talking about, oh, it's easy to, parents are working, single parents, their kid tells them this and they really go and do this and I got away with such and such. That's all fine and good or whatever. Like, you can say that. But in reality, no, not for a week. You can't tell your mother nothing. And if your mother lets you go for a week or a month at a time, with some grown man who's out here living this life on the road and all of that, if they truly let you do that, then there's something wrong with your parents. That's not normal. So to normalize, oh, these were teenagers that were being taken advantage of, and all the parents, they were just getting over on their parents, giving them some crazy story or whatever to get out the house or to stay out the house. That's a lie. And then it was like world news that he married Aaliyah. It was Everybody knew because she was like this new sensation, so everybody knew that she was a teenager. Her parents definitely knew how old she was, so when her when they went to her parents' house and said, "Oh, we're married," it doesn't matter what the world said. Her parents allowed that. Her parents allowed that. And then for the man saying, Dominique saying that, oh, when he came and said Aaliyah might be pregnant, um, oh, that broke my heart because I believed him when he said they wasn't doing nothing. Who married somebody that ain't doing nothing? Especially him. and y'all been around him, and this is not the first girl that he done picked up or y'all got for him. So you know, like he likes the young girls.
Yeah.
You know, like be real. These parents, they knew what was going on. They knew what was going on, and they were okay with it because they were getting money out of it.
So,
So they were fine with it, you know? And that's just what it is. And people just need to. But now, since nobody's getting paid now, since people started talking and he started cutting the checks off, you know, he started cutting those checks off. First from his ex-wife about that book. You know what I'm saying? She wants the book and she wants the money from him. You know, she's just greedy, period. And then the other ones, like the other girl's mama, I forgot her name, but that one that was trying to come out
he been trying to pull it and
and
go.
say something, and then he had her go on camera and say, you know, no, I'm fine, and blah, blah, blah. Like, he's still doing it to this day, but people are letting him. They're okay with it because they were making money, they were getting money, they were getting paid. So they're okay as long as they're making some money out of
Secure
it.
all everything.
You know, that's the thing.
Getting money.
They're okay with it as long as they're making money. So I just disagree. I disagree with the Breakfast Club, and then I don't feel like because he was molested, like if he was, it's just like, okay, what did that look like, y'all? When that squirted out like that,
Once we get now,
what did that
kids
look
are
like?
good with the movement. You got these people with these houses.
That was the Smashbox Primerizer. But yeah, so I mean, what do you guys think about that? Like really, like what is really going on? Like it's just all fake. I feel like it's all fake. I feel like these people are just, what do you guys think? Nobody's watching. I'm here to tell me what y'all think. But yeah, so, I just, you guys, I just feel like
Right. What was the response?
it was a money grab.
What was her
This
response?
is all for publicity. Now that they're not getting paid anymore. I mean, how long did y'all think y'all was gonna get paid for these same kids that he's not even dealing with no more? Like, these are people that these girls have been gone, or they got older. He need him a new young one.
What size is a pink nipple?
So because he needs a new young one, my mama used to always tell me, stop frowning. You have a wrinkle up there, and now look, I got a wrinkle. But anyway, so
Yeah.
they stopped getting paid. They stopped getting their money. And what happens when you stop getting your money? Now you want to talk. Now you got so much to say. Now you're so hurt. Now everybody is just so hurt. And they just can't believe that this is happening. And they were abused and they were brainwashed. The parents too, I can understand the kids, but the parents were brainwashed too, or just, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on. This is the Maybelline Fit Me,
Right.
and I don't want to stamp too much, so I kind of like brush it over.
Right.
I love this big old brush.
Yeah. So the 150.
And this powder really does like you can just see, because it gives like just a little bit of coverage. It's like a little, like just a little brush of color, of coverage. You see that, like how it like kind of makes it go away, fills in your pores. There we go. There we go. Yes, there we go. All right. Okay. There we go. So, and it feels so like, it just feels nice and soft and good. So yeah, I know I just stopped talking and just started focusing on my face. So yeah, so you guys, those are the points I wanted to bring up because the Breakfast Club, who has like this platform, they have like the platform to get out to all of these people, and they're on there talking about stop victim shaming. They're on there talking about stop victim shaming and, you know, how he should go to jail. And of course, he should, but shouldn't the parents too? I mean, isn't that like a form of pimping? Like they're saying how, they forged paperwork and stuff for Aaliyah for them to get married. Well, their parents knew how old she was. Like, how can y'all speak out now and talk now? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, he was threatening me. Oh, that's what police are for. That's what, like, the law is for. And, so isn't that what all those people are for?
Right.
You know? That's what the law is for. Nobody called the police. Nobody. Why? Because they were making money. That's why. They were making money. That's why.
Right.
So I just wanted to like put my points out there of what I felt
That's good.
because I heard that interview this morning and they kind of just like said their piece, what they felt. Basically they said, basically no one should support him, and he's about to go on tour. He has a tour coming up. So they're saying, nobody should buy tickets, nobody listen to his music, everybody just blackball him. Which, yeah, but they should have been done that. It's like everybody's like saying like, why now? Oh, it doesn't matter why now. Just let people tell their story. Yes, you should be able to. If something bad happened to you and you were abused and you were wronged and that sort of thing, like yes, you should be um, able to come out and tell your story whenever you feel comfortable. But at the same time, you cannot, but at the same time, when you allowed the behavior, when you were okay with it at one point, and now all of a sudden, you're not okay with it. Now all of a sudden, and nobody's mentioning the part about how these parents got paid and how these parents got their bills paid and how they had a like a monthly allowance. Like nobody's talking about that.
Yeah.
They're just talking about how people are victim shaming and he should go to jail and all the people that was around him should go to jail. The parents should go to jail too. The parents should go to jail too because they allowed their kids to be out there and be used like that. Aaliyah's parents too, her especially. You let yours marry him, or not let him, but after you found out, you didn't do anything to stop it. You didn't. Oh my God, my daughter's 15, and he just married her, and they forged these documents. Nobody said anything. If y'all would have said something, somebody would have happened. He didn't have everybody paid off. I mean, he wasn't the richest man in the world. So, I mean, granted, he did he got money, but at the same time, he's not just the richest man in the world. So it's not like, if that is your child, like you would do anything to protect your child. And if you're just saying, oh, and then as a parent too, if he was like so like abusive and brainwashing and stuff like that, like the parents too, how did he brainwash you too? Like, how are you even a parent? You're supposed to be protecting your kid and you just going with whatever this person say for $1. What example are you setting for your child? Like, honestly, what example are you setting for your child if, you're definitely not teaching your child to stand up for themselves or how to notice red flags or what type of people to deal with and what type of people not to deal with. Like, you're definitely not a good example if you're going to pimp your kid out for, a nice car or whatever money, you know.
Yeah,
Like,
that's far, man.
it's like, everybody's just like, nobody's speaking out. Nobody's never spoken out. Everybody's always hid what was going on. So now all of a sudden, because people aren't getting paid anymore, it's like now everybody wants to say something. It's just irritating to me. And it's irritating how, like, I'm not saying he's not wrong, but what I am saying is that people do stuff on their own time when it's beneficial to them. That's when they're gonna make a move. That's when it all of a sudden becomes important. It's important now because people want publicity and they want that income back. So it's like, okay, you ain't gonna pay me. Well, I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna put this out here, and either you ain't gonna make no money or you gonna end up settling because he's good for that. He will settle. Like he's known for settling so that so he's done that before. So yeah. So yeah, you guys, that's about it. That's all I got to say about it. I'm not gonna bore you anymore. I'm gonna finish my face and I'm gonna get off of here. So y'all have an awesome day. Bye bye.